WOKB 1680 AM Winter Garden
and W264DV
100.7 FM Kissimmee, the heart and soul of Central Florida. The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
Welcome to RealEstateCentralFlorida.com with Harry and Jaslyn Bing of Bing Home Advisory Group and your home sold guaranteed realty, your radio realtor.
Good morning, Central Florida. This is Jaslyn Bing of the Bing Home Advisory Group at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. We are home of the Guaranteed Sale Program, where we will sell your home at a price that is 100% acceptable to you. Yes, 100% acceptable to you, or we will buy it or even pay the difference in cash. Good morning, Glenn. How are you?
Hey, Jaslyn, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Good. Listen, right off the bat, let's do this. I heard the government is offering assistance to homeowners.
Yes, they are.
The government.
Yes, they are. So,
Okay.
for the past 2 years, they've been giving out rental assistance. Well, now, homeowners, it is your turn, okay? They're offering funds towards homeowners. So if you're seeking assistance, the steps, you're going to go to register. You're going to go to the website is the Department of Economic Opportunity. Okay, Department of Economic Opportunity. Just go to the search bar, just type in homeowners assistance or homeowners fund. It'll pop right up. Some of the criteria: you must be a homeowner here in Florida, of course. You must have experienced some sort of financial hardship since January of 2020. So right at the beginning of COVID, or right before, COVID, we kind of mark as when the kids went on spring break. That's kind of when everybody has their idea of when COVID, kind of hit, or that's at least when everything changed, But the start of January 2020, if you've had any sort of financial hardship, and you must meet income qualifications of being less than or equal to 100% of the area median income, okay? So you can go on that website. They're not requiring a lot of documents. They just want to see your mortgage statement. If you're requesting help with taxes, they want to see your tax statement. Same thing with insurance, utilities, internet, HOA fees. Guys, this is, from what I'm understanding, okay, this is free money. I have not seen anything that notates it's going to put a lien towards your property or it has to be paid back. So, of course, do your own due diligence, do your own research. But the Department of Economic Opportunity, if you go on that site, type in homeowners assistance or homeowners fund, it'll pop right up. And I have been hearing some good things about this, guys. So if you can use a little bit of extra cash, or if you're having some financial hardship, go ahead and apply. I don't know how long the funds are going to be here. So, of course, it is better to do it now versus wait, okay? And that's the Department of Economic Opportunity.
Jazz, is the housing market correcting itself in this crazy economy that we're living in right now?
Is it correcting? That's kind of a funny term, because people may have different ideas of what a market correcting is. So, of course, if you're following the news, all the headlines, you'll see that the current market conditions may leave you with some questions. People want to know, is that boom finally over? Well, guys, the housing market is moderate compared to the last 2 years, but what everyone needs to remember is that the past 2 years were record-breaking in every single way, okay? We had record low mortgage rates, and we had a record high of people enter the buying markets. The millennials, they finally got some money. A lot of people were very well off financially 2 years ago. At the beginning of the pandemic, our spending was low, so our savings accounts were higher. So there was a new wave of people that entered the home buying market. So a lot of people got some really great homes, low interest rates. They were at record lows. We're not seeing that anymore. Rates are going back up to where they were pre-pandemic. We've actually met where we were pre-pandemic, possibly a little bit higher right now. And of course, we know that's the Feds raising the interest rates, trying to stop inflation by slowing down spending. But guys, one thing we always preach, if you are comfortable with the mortgage payment, if you are comfortable with a particular amount that a home may cost you monthly for that monthly mortgage, we still recommend buying. We see so many people, they're crying over the rental increases. You know, someone's been living somewhere paying $1,400 for 3 years. Now they want $2,100, $2,200. We've seen people have their rents doubled. You know, and the government isn't stepping in to do anything about these rent hikes. So guys, you're leaving it up to your landlords to determine how much you're paying. And usually a lot of these apartment complexes, when you first move in, they want to see 3 times the rent. So if you had, $1,400 monthly rent, they wanted to see 3 times that. Well, when they're increasing you to $2,000, a lot of times they're not even asking for you to prove your income. They just, are you going to pay it? Are you going to pay it? Are you good? You're already been in there for, 3+ years. So guys, if you want to stop that from happening to you, if you want to create that monthly stability, that monthly mortgage payment that will not change, the only thing that affects a change in your monthly mortgage will be insurance or possibly taxes, depending on if it's homestead or not, or if you've purchased, that first year or not. But guys, that mortgage payment itself never, ever changes. That interest rate is locked, okay? These mortgages, these interest rates on the mortgages, they are fixed. They are fixed. It's not very often you're getting anything with an adjustable. So that interest rate will be completely locked. Long story short, these headlines, of course, they're generating a lot of concerns, but this current market is not a crash or correction. It's just putting us back towards where we were pre-pandemic. Yes, prices are a little bit higher, but guys, here in Florida, I can't look into the future. I'm no psychic, but if you're waiting on that crash, we just don't quite see it.
So this is the next question, and it's really good. It kind of goes with that. We were enjoying getting these things in the mail, Jaslyn, about the value of our home increasing. We had big smiles, and it kept increasing. So now when you say, it's putting us back to where we were pre-pandemic, are our home prices depreciating?
Well, Glenn, home prices are not depreciating. What's going on is price deceleration. What that means is that prices are not increasing at the speeds they have been the past 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, so they've been going up between the past year or so. You may have seen a 20% jump or a 15% jump. Well, now you may only see a 5%. Or 6%. And that all has to do with demand, okay? And back to what I was saying, for those waiting on the market crash, we're not psychic, but we do not see that happening, especially here in Florida. We are one of the top states people are moving to, one of the top states for investors. So if you have these investors and these out-of-state people continuously moving here, you cannot expect a crash. These homes are still going well at market value. We very rarely see a home go less than what it's listed for. Now, of course, we do have greedy sellers, that price their homes outrageous. So those do end up coming down. Buyers now are kind of saying, we're not overpaying for homes anymore. There was a bit of a panic, but they're not overpaying anymore.
Jazz, you sound like a politician. I'm going to ask you again, are our homes depreciating?
They are not depreciating as of now. They are not. It's just deceleration, okay? So prices aren't increasing as quick as they are. But these homes right now, they're still holding their values. Any home that's correctly priced on the market is still going a little bit above market value, just a little bit, but not as high as they were. We had people offering $30,000, $40,000 over, and that still may happen in certain areas or for some specific type properties like lakefront properties or properties in certain neighborhoods where people are just dying to get into. But for the majority of the homes, they're going right at market values. The appraisals are keeping the homes priced where they should be. So the appraisers aren't even letting the homes get too high. They've definitely put a slow on that or put a stop to that. So again, experts, they do forecast price deceleration but not depreciation. Right now, again, this Florida, it's a hot spot. It's a hot spot. So there's no way for prices to go down when you're still having multiple offers on homes, 10+ offers on homes. So prices are going to stand, guys. Get you a home. Time to start renting. Get a home. If you want information on how to get pre-qualified, not just speaking with the lender, but they can actually get you fully pre-approved actually within 24 hours. We have some amazing lenders. Give us a call, 407-654-2626, 407-654-2626.
I like the way you did that. Listen, do we have a free report this week?
Yes, we
love
do.
y'all's reports.
Yes. So this one is for sellers. 6 mistakes to avoid when trading up to a larger home. Okay, guys, when you are trading homes, essentially, that's what we call it, trading homes, there's a lot that you have to pay attention to, and this is very important that you hire an agent that knows what they're doing to make your process as smooth as possible. Okay, one of the first things is that you do not want to fail to make the necessary improvements on your home. Yes, it is still very much a seller's market. That home will sell either way, but if you want top dollar, you may have to make some improvements such as fresh paint. You know, if you have 20-year-old carpet in the home, you may want to get that replaced. If you're looking for top dollar, you have to give a top dollar product, you know. It only makes sense. If you want the most money possible, you may have to make some repairs. Nothing crazy. We're not saying redo the house or renovate it or update it, but get it in a condition where you're going to be able to get the most money possible. Another mistake, well, I'm not going to say mistake, but depending on your move, is that you may not always want to sell your home first. A lot of people think, okay, let me sell my home, I can get the money, then I can go buy another home. Well, what we're doing for our clients, we're setting them up to help them avoid that catch-22. We're able to negotiate lease backs for our clients so they can close on the sale of their current home, you know, lease it back, and then close on the sale of their new home. So that way they're not stuck moving twice. They can have one clean move in and out. You know, that makes things so much easier for them. And our job, our priority is giving our client a great experience, making it as less stressful as possible. And we are doing this. We actually have 2 or 3 deals going on with this exact situation right now. The sellers are selling, buying a home, and we're getting lease backs for them. You know, we're able to negotiate those things on your behalf. You also don't want to fail to coordinate your closings correctly. Sometimes you may need funds from one sale for, you know, the next purchase. That has to be timed out correctly. That has to be coordinated in a certain way to make sure things are smooth and there's no issues with either closing. Guys, if you're just thinking about possibly selling your home, possibly moving up, or buying a home, period, give us a call, 407-654-2626. We will come out and do a free home evaluation, no obligation at all. We will let you know what your home is worth. We'll give you some tips on some improvements you can make to get top dollar on your home. Again, it's 407-654-2626. You all have a blessed and safe weekend.
Get on the road to home ownership each and every Friday at 7:45 with Jaslyn and Harry Being of Being Home Advisory Group and Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, your radio realtor. Jazz will be here in the station for a little bit. You better catch her before she leaves. 407-894-1680. 407-894-1680. For Jaslyn Being of Being Home Advisory Group. Join us again next week for RealEstateCentralFlorida.com with Harry and Jaslyn Being of Being Home Advisory Group and Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, your radio realtor. They can